One man the focus of attention. He makes goal scoring look easy, as evidenced by his recent record. And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Rodri plays alongside Kai Havertz in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And he was in the right place to intercept. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's the same formation, but they use it to press the ball high up the field. And rarely do the wide players drop deep to defend. And watch out for the midfield three, who continually rotate their positions.
Well, we can say it officially now. We'll be watching the champions today. The title secured in their last match. Must take the lead here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Ferguson. Gakpo. A very good tackle. Rovella. Now a decent position. Just couldn't get it through. Can they slot it home? And problem solved for now. Koundé deserves credit for winning the ball back. And I'm hearing a change to the scoreline in the Forest match. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Leeds. It was all in the build-up play for me. So many different players involved. And once the space opened up, he took his chance superbly. They've scored the opener with 31 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Morton. Alessandro Buongiorno. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Decides to shoot. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Foden. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And so the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Etihad. Well, advantage City after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, shall we? Because, Alex, there's been a change to the scoreline in the Villa game.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It was a nice pullback.
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can they pick out? Oh, couldn't really direct it where he wanted. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Newcastle United. City pushing forward with options available. Havertz! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. So 2-0 now. And the apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. Just to clarify, Chelsea did find the net in that game, and it's now even. Oh, surely! And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. So a personnel change then. Good high press. Well, I'm hearing someone has scored in the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott, fill us in.
It's the goal for Nottingham Forest. It was a poor clearance, and then it was far too easy for him after that. They've pulled one back with 59 minutes played. What a game of football we have on our hands.
Alex, sorry to interject, but a big chance here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. 3 goals without reply. Well, to Alex, apologies for having to interrupt you just then. To confirm, Forest did score in that game, and it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Ferguson. Rodrigo. And he takes on the shot. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, thumped clear. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Liverpool facing Spurs. OK, quickly over to Alex Scott. A goal at Villa Park, Alex.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. They're now behind by 1 with 76 minutes played. What a fascinating matchup we have here today, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Kamada. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. City finding space on the flank. But quick thinking defensively. Havertz. Takes the shot. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And a substitution in the offing. And there's the delivery. And clearing it away. Just the challenge that was required. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest. And the 3 points go to Manchester.
A very assured.
Trained on one man. He's been in terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Hakan Çalhanoğlu plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. It's still alive. It was a successful day at the office for Manchester City in their last game as they won against Liverpool. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Well, they were so clinical, weren't they? 3-0 fairly represents the difference between the 2 teams. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Rodri plays alongside Mateo Kovacic in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Opportunity here. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Well, we can say it officially now. We'll be watching the champions today. The title secured in their last match. What a terrific position to be in, Stuart.
Well, they can certainly enjoy this one, Derek.
Oh, look at this. They must score. What a block. And over comes the corner. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Must score! Well, he opted for power, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, I think that should have been a goal. He's wasted a big chance there.
He's got space. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Rabiot. Mateus Cunha.
Well, Newcastle had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Promising pass. Cunha. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Barnes. And that's it. We've reached the halfway point here at St James's Park. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Well read to ease the pressure. Grealish. Can they convert? And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Well, Newcastle United get the ball moving again. Can they come up with a response now? Giovanni Di Lorenzo. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Perfect challenge. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Might be able to set up the chance. Miranda. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Newcastle United versus Luton Town.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
The Magpies pushing forward with options available. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Di Lorenzo. Well, let's find out if Newcastle can use this set piece to their advantage. And time for the change now. Keen to take it short here. Cross could be useful. Clearance needed to be better. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And finally, up a cul-de-sac. Just a quick reminder, we'll have live coverage of the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's Manchester City facing Inter.
That will certainly be an interesting first leg, but how will each team approach it? They won't want to go into the second leg behind, so it should be a top-quality game.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And forward they go, chasing the game. Takes the shot. And not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Sebastian. Now this could be productive. And players waiting in the centre. And he takes it on. And he clears it out of harm's way. Nicely timed tackle. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the position they were in. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but
Just show me the money, just show me the money. Say that.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Well, it really should be a night of football to look forward to here at the home of Manchester City. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It is Manchester City up against Inter.
well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
And it's gone behind for the corner. They take it short. The delivery. Plays it back. Oh, good work by the keeper. Now, how about the short corner? Well, let's see about the cross. Not the most confident clearance. Has eyes for goal. Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Rodri. Poor pass. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, the stats don't lie, do they? He's been in terrific form, scoring goals almost at will. Just one away from the record now.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Jeremy Doku. City need a boost. Will they get one from this corner? A gift for any goalkeeper. This attack looks highly promising. This could be the equaliser. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So, a level contest. 1-1. Federico Di Marco. Phil Foden now. promising sequence. They could nudge in front. Great defending. Laporte. And Palhinha with it. They've given it away. He's protecting it effectively. Foden. Sunset. Very quick thinking there. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Must be! Can they put it away? Well, no damage done. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. Facing his former club, facing his past. And that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, Inter have it back now. Well, they're not standing off their opponents in the slightest. "30 minutes to go then. And he's won the ball. This could be troublesome. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Wolves. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? They favoured a short one here. Fine cross into the middle. Half-hearted clearance. Nicely blocked. Who can they pick out? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. The Nerazzurri regaining possession. Sebastian. Just the challenge that was required. Just 10 minutes remaining here. In behind for him to chase. And he might be in here. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, it looked as though it might be problematic for the keeper and the defenders, but they've got away with it.
Well, he eventually clutches the ball, but they've got lucky here. That really looked like being a goal, didn't it?
Well, the fans really want him to shoot. It did look on for them, but not to be. Breaking at pace. Level pegging here. Inter on the attack. In with a chance. Still possibilities. And there's the final whistle. A thoroughly entertaining semi-final first leg. And I must say, Stuart, it bodes well. A stadium alive with atmosphere, and two teams ready to commit themselves to excellence for 90 captivating minutes. We're privileged to be here on an occasion well, it is a stadium that absolutely oozes history. Here we are at the San Siro in Milan. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Inter facing Manchester City.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Inter's lineup is as follows. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. Aymeric Laporte starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And here's the Manchester City lineup. Rodri plays alongside Kai Havertz in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout.
Oh, can he score here, Derek?
Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. And tidy defensive play. And the referee is... Havertz! It was on its way in. Martinez. And taken away. He won the ball. Good piece of closing down. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Well, the pass not finding its target. Martinez. Federico Di Marco. Delivered into the box. Well, he took care of it defensively. Now in a more than decent position. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, it's such a close contest. Will a set play be the difference?
And there's the delivery. And Inter doing well to regain possession. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, clattered away. And he takes on the shot. Oh, he saved it well. Playing it short. Well, behind for another corner. It's a short corner. Determined defending. That's a useful cross. Great defending. Alessandro Bastoni. Can he put it away? Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie. And back underway. 1-0 it is. And the first half is in the history books here at the Meazza. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester City versus Sunderland. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Camavinga. Dumfries. Can he make it count? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. City know that wide area is really opening up. Can he put it away? Oh, he's done it! Not just a goal, but a new competition record.
Well, he's been on fire throughout this tournament, and he fully deserves to break that record. Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Palhinha. Oh, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? But they took care of the situation defensively. Milinkovic-Savic. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Good weight on that pass. Inter have given away possession. Koundé. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Alessandro Bastoni. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. He's in here. In it goes! And a warm welcome on a fine night for football here at the San Siro. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Inter facing Manchester City.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And a look at the Inter team. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Aymeric Laporte starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Going short. The delivery. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Taken short. Growing pressure here, and another corner. It's a short one. Well, space if he goes inside. That's well blocked. And here's the Manchester City lineup. Rodri plays alongside Kai Havertz in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, the stats don't lie, do they? He's been in terrific form, scoring goals almost at will. Just one away from the record now, and you really wouldn't put it past him notching that today.
Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Good technique displayed. Inter did well to regain control of the ball. Possession ceded by City. Eduardo Camavinga. Really good build-up, but no end product. With play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Well, they fancy a short one. It might still be problematic. Is it going to be? Not a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Given away by City. Kai Havertz. Mickey van de Ven. City move it forward with purpose. And he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Very quick thinking there. And there we have it. The first half comes to an end here at the San Siro. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. It's a promising City move, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester City versus Sunderland.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Di Marco. And Inter could get in behind the defence. Played into the box. And an effective clearance. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Martinez. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper.
Here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. It's a bit unfortunate, really.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Sebastian. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. And that is going to be a free kick. And the substitution will occur now. Camavinga was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Lewis, good bit of closing down. Sebastian. Is this the moment? Oh, he's done it! Not just a goal, but a new competition record.
Well, he's been on fire throughout this tournament, and he fully deserves to break that record. Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Camavinga. Well, failure to keep the ball by the Nerazzurri. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Well, not quite the ideal delivery. And he could be in proper trouble here. Couldn't grab hold of it. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
5 minutes left. Might work out. Well, now in a dangerous position. Oh, it's gone in! And that could be the goal that wraps it up once and for all. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Haaland, and the ruling is offside. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're talking to you from one of the special venues in European football, the San Siro, here in the city of Milan. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Inter facing Manchester City.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Oh, might be. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Can someone get on the end of this? And a simple clearance, a good one. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Milinkovic-Savic. Now with Martinez. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Dumfries. Well read to ease the pressure. And danger averted. Well read. Martinez. Significant acreage for City to run into. Rodri. And that brings the attack to an end. Upamecano. Well, space for Inter in the wide position. And the cross goes in. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Doku, far from a good pass. Gives it a go. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, nothing between the teams over the two legs. Can they take advantage here?
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. It's a good Inter move in the making. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, in with a chance. Opportunity still there. It could be up for grabs. Just knocked it out of there. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the San Siro. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Dumfries. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Dumfries. How about the cross? And that will be a corner.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And thumped away. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester City versus Sunderland. And played in. But he can't keep that effort on target. And a goal kick it'll be. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. So a half an hour remaining. Might really be able to trouble them here. It opens up for Havertz. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through? So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Camavinga. And he read it well defensively. Doku. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Laporte. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. He's in with a chance. Milinkovic-Savic. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. A change in the offing for City. Clean challenge. City could be onto something.
Well, it's going to be a great finish here. These Inter fans are certainly ramping up the atmosphere now. They're surely going to get another chance before the end.
And an astute piece of defending. Well, they have the ball once more. Well, very effective play in possession. So following the deflection, a corner kick. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Corner kick played in. Did his job defensively. And that will be all for tonight. Manchester City have done it. They've made it through to the Champions League final.
Well, they have every right to celebrate. That was a really convincing win over the two games. If they can repeat that in the final, they'll certainly be hard to beat.